Hi, Marissa family. I am Annie Williams or Mrs. Williams, whatever you'd like to call me, whatever you're comfortable with is fine with me. A little bit about myself. I am a mother of two beautiful girls. We just had our second girl a few weeks ago, Remy and Brinley. Husband of 5 years. I am from Tuttle, Oklahoma. I've taught the past 5 years. Two of my years, my first 2 years were at Duncan Middle School, seventh grade science. My last 3 years were at Washington Middle School, where I taught seventh grade science, biology two, computer science, study skills, wherever they needed me, I was there to help. I'm so excited for this year and to be your teacher and to watch you grow, get to know you and your family, and just see you through that process. That is one of my favorite things that I get to do throughout the years. So, getting into you, let me share my screen real quick. Okay, so this is just your, right here, we're looking at your benchmark, okay, and where you're at on your most recent test for math. Um, you can see that you're on the on watch area, so not quite in intervention, and but not where we want you to be at or above benchmark, which is totally okay. You are so close to getting at that mastery at or above benchmark, which is awesome. Um, so things we're going to be looking at this week. Your suggested skills. We got number and operations. Really looking at division in this in these standards. Number lines. We're looking at unit rates, rational numbers, and I'm going to get into more of that when I get this pulled up. Okay, so how we're gonna kind of close that gap. I plan on using vertical alignment to fill those gaps to get you, to that eighth grade level of, excuse me, to where you're supposed to be. Um, with eighth grade testing, having a strong focus on algebra and reasoning, I'm going to start at that standard 6 and 1-1. We're really focusing on integers and rational numbers to get you to that top weighted standard of in the eighth grade math testing to where I want you to be. Your numbers are not very far off, and I have a feeling we will get you there in no time throughout these lessons, and to see you at that mastery at or above at that benchmark level. Our weekly lessons, you know, I don't know you yet, and I don't know your learning styles, what you're comfortable with. So I just kind of start everyone off the same to see, where I need to tweak it, what resources I need to get you. And we can really move from here. So I'm going to start with PowerPoint, kind of introducing those standards to you, those daily objectives, what I expect, what I'm looking for you to learn that day, and where I want you to be. Okay, and if you're not where we want you to be, that is totally fine. That is my goal, is to get you there, and I will do whatever I need to do. For you to be there. So, first 5 to 10 minutes, you'll see the daily objective on top, what we're going to be going over that day. We'll start with the PowerPoint. I will always have a video, always have extra resources for you to look back on. I always encourage my students to have notebooks to take notes on, just for, again, another resource to look back for examples if you're struggling with a specific concept on an assignment. We're going to be really focusing on that number line, looking at positive and negative integers, and identifying opposites on a number line in this lesson. And you can see I'll have an exit ticket. I will always have some, short formative assessment on the daily, just to kind of see where you're at. They're never big. It's 3 to 5 questions just to get a good concept of where you're at for the day and where we need to move forward at. On Tuesday, we'll review that exit ticket again. Another daily objective is going to be on top. We'll review and take notes. Example questions and video will be provided. On Tuesday, we'll work on identifying rational numbers on a number line. and then actually identifying them as fractions, mixed numbers, and decimals. For my exit ticket that day, you'll fill out an ACE Google slide. It's just over a specific question. You will answer it. Under the A column, that will be your answer. Under the C column, that will be to check your work. You show me how you got that answer, explain to me. And then the E is, explanation of, do you understand this? Do you not? Where can we go from here? Okay. On Wednesday, that's going to be our actual in-person instructional day. We'll review that ACE ticket just to start things off to see where you're at. And then we can move on to developing those skills to compare and order those rational numbers. And then also we will work on putting those fractions, decimals, and percentages in order from least to greatest on a number line. I actually have a really cool slideshow we'll go over that day. It's based on everything we've covered, and it's 10 different questions. Me and you will go over it, and it's immediate feedback. We can discuss answers, how we got that correct answer, why we didn't get that correct answer. It's a great assignment that I like to do one-on-one. After that, we'll work on converting decimals. That will be a new thing. But work on converting decimals, fractions, and percentages. Last 10 minutes, we'll go over any questions you may have over that new standard. And then I like to end the day on some math games because it is a long day, lots of learning. So math games for extra practice at the end. Thursday. Thursday, we'll do a KWL chart again to see where you're at, explaining integers, rational numbers expressed on a number line, decimals, fractions, percentages, everything we've covered in the previous days. After that, we'll do a short review. There'll be review questions, go over those, and then I like to end Thursday with a Blook-It review game. There'll be 2 or 3 Blook-Its you will do, again, based on every standard we've covered throughout the week to get you ready for that summative assessment on Friday. Friday is our summative assessment day. Again, it's just covering those objectives that we've gone over Monday through Thursday. To kind of see where you are at. Daily objective for that is to demonstrate comprehension or mastery through higher level thinking activities like a summative assessment. Or sometimes I will have you do, for example, teach the teacher, a scenario where I will give you the role of the teacher. I say there is a new student in class and I would like you, to kind of teach her what you have learned throughout the week. How would you lay out the objectives to her? How would you teach her how to do this? And I would be playing the role of the new student. It's just a fun concept that kids like to do sometimes, again, to show comprehension of the standards or concepts throughout the week. That is all I have for you. I am so excited for this school year, and I cannot wait to watch you grow throughout this year. I'm looking forward to getting to know you and to learning with you, and I cannot wait. Have a good day.